It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Kamila, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. I have to detox a little bit, if that's what I want to call it. Because Shin Megami Tensei ruined me. This game is at least I can make progress in this game. Even if I might not be the best at it, at least I can make some progress in it. I just want to change something in my editing software before I forget about it. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay. I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnapping. That it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Kamila's old house. That they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Kamila? Why do they have Kamila? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. The poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And there are those other twists too. Like the kidnappers winding up and using Kamila's old house as their hideout. There's no way it could be just coincidence. And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it. Not gonna tell her about the death of Kamila? I told you before, detective. I want you to stand back. Who cares about distance at a time like this? Social distance. Fuck that. Oh no, I demonetized myself by saying fuck. Fucked in hell. I'm not even monetized. Look, Mr. Minister. It wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. How can I believe in you? I'm a realist. Please! If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't? It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing? But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it. Bro, you're gonna need more medicine. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter? Woo-wee, that's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. I assume it's Kamila. I didn't know which voice to use at first. Yep. Miss me, baby. Inspector Kamila. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. Could you give it without the dance? The interpretive dance? The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. In the flesh? There he is. Detective Jowd! Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynn, please don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student. It brings a tear to my eye. Trick time. Who am I going to talk to here? Let's see. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Kamila, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd can never have done such a thing. Ha ha ha! Oh, come now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why did you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons. So were all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Lynn. But Detective Jowd, I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But I mean, Cecil's sitting here on the truth. Alright, well, let us talk to him, maybe. My poor Amelie. Is she alright? Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Kamila. Why is the dream talking to me in my head again? Wait a minute. Amelie? Could that be the Amelie next door? Yes, I think so. Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door. No, not me. My wife. It's complicated. Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him. The minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart, with him being so busy. Yeah, I bet you're right. Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head. Alright, well now we want to actually get around. There we go. You. According to what I heard, Amelie was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight. Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying in wait for her. But Amelie didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever. Huh? And so the kidnappers grabbed Kamila by mistake instead? Apparently, Amelie and Kamila are about the same age. The kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up. It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Kamila to do that errand for me, this never would have happened. Oh, right. You asked her to bring the music box. Kamila. Alright, let's move on a little bit. Talk to Jowd. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? The carrying out of your execution. Tonight. Ha ha ha! I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Kamila. What? Kamila? I checked it out for myself. I'm positive. No, it can't be. And by the way, Kamila told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Kamila herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him! I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Kamila won't have to suffer anymore after tonight. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her a new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours. Is it true? What Kamila said? Why don't you tell us what you know? The murder 5 years ago. Now we're going to get into some of the powers of the dead. But that's a good question, though. How did she die, and who saved her the first time? I don't even know. To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's birthday. We came home from work, and she went in first. Bang! But why was this set up in the junkyard, though? This exact same thing. Are you saying that the old home was abandoned at the junkyard? I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Kamila. Just the two of them. So the little lady's mother died right in front of her. Oh my, that's so horrible. Kamila told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. It made an impossible move. An impossible move? Well, first let's ask about the powers of the dead. It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I convinced everyone of, even me. You know, I have a theory, which doesn't even make sense, but what if the lamp was actually Alma somehow? Because I'm trying to think about how this lamp thing works in this situation, but that wouldn't make any sense, but whatever. I'm just going to put that out there. But tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. The powers of the dead, right? that day, in that room. Powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know. Somehow they know. The kidnappers who abducted Kamila knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. Looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective Jowd, there's still time before dawn. A little anyway. How about you see the case through to the end before you die? And now we gotta ask about an impossible move. Kamila was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption. The first was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right, that was an antique gun I had on display for years. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid? Well, let's find out. So it was only supposed to bring the cake back up. Happy birthday to you. It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Hooray! That was the original plan, at least. Somebody made a change to the contraption's design and then manipulated it. Why would they want Alma dead? Or were they supposed to kill Jowd? Which wouldn't make sense. I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Kamila. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in. Uh-oh, adjustment to the scene. What did you do? What kind of adjustment? The gun, of course. The gun, eh? Come to think of it. So this was left over from that long ago? There was no gun there. Just a picture hanging on the wall. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense either. Why would it have been under in the soup's office? Unless he had something to... None of this makes sense yet until I... Okay, there was no gun. Just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of the frame with the picture. Apparently they make antique guns. Aren't antique guns supposed to have like cement put into them so they can't work again, at least from what I've heard? Isn't that the whole point? If you're going to have a gun like that, and I don't know if I'm pretty sure in Japan you're not allowed to own a gun, but I don't know where it's supposed to be taking place anyway. I didn't believe what she told me about the contraption, but one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking. So that gun really did shoot Alma. I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it? I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What? You mean... And that detective still thinks it's a music box. So that's what is in the box, huh? I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police. My own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When I was all done, I turned myself in. But that's really dumb. That is really dumb. Detective Jowd? Is what you told us true just now true? Yes, of course. In that case, there's still time. Still time? Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd. And of course, little Kamila didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. For Kamila's sake. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Detective Jowd. Lynn, where's that music box now? In Temsic Park. Kamila left it there. That gun is important evidence. You better go pick it up. Yeah, I can't do it because I can't carry it. Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Oh, is Lynn gonna die again? Actually, we haven't had her die in a while. Sissel, take care of Detective Jowd. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get to the minister on our side. So we can. And yet again, I say easy enough for you to say. Nothing else? Fuck. Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped. But she isn't the one. I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever going to answer the phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right, but a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost. Yes? I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change the situation. Gee, detective. For the past 5 years, Kamila is the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. The key to gain the justice administered to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. Is there a way? Well, we gotta go to him. Let's talk. Probably not gonna get good info. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I can't hear you. La 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 la. I'm sure you heard everything we were saying. Are you telling me you don't believe any of it? Let me speak plainly. I don't trust you. There's somebody else whom I trust even less. Oh yeah? Who's that? Me. I can explain your existence. It's not normal, but I'm pretty abnormal myself. So maybe you're a figment of my imagination. A delusion. Would you listen to a delusion? Be honest. I have no idea what you're talking about. I got a bit about you not trusting me, though. Good. Alright, so let's go to the phone. No! I don't want to talk. It's hard to get there without... There we go. Well, I gotta do something here. I mean, I could go to Lady Red's apartment, but I know it's not gonna do anything. Hell, Amelie's not even there. I didn't see her, at least. Huh? What's going on? Camilla's the one who was kidnapped. But this little girl's bed is empty, too. Where could she have gone? I really don't know. While her husband and daughter's situation changes from hour to hour, one of the latest outpouring of words of love continues on without change. I have to admit, I admire her dedication, but I'm worried about her daughter. I'll stop by again later to see what's happening. Okay, where do I even look for her? Where do I even look for her? I don't think I should go to the park. Unless I do? I mean, apparently she was supposed to pass by it. Should I go here, maybe? Why does it need to be working? Because I can't go there right now. No, apparently not. So let's go to the park. I've never been there. I don't think I'm supposed to be there, but what else can I do? I can't prove anything. The entrance to a nearly deserted, dimly lit park. Oh, this place. Hey, look, that detective. Oh yeah, hey, look, that detective is back. What do you see now? Kamila! Not knowing the situation, this scene would look pretty suspicious. What was with the Oh, no, that's Kamila! No, that doesn't make sense. There's nothing I can do here. Where am I even going? Wow, I even know where I'm going, honestly. The junkyard? Haven't been here in a while. I doubt it, but I have no leads. I'm supposed to find out where Amelie is. Oh, you're not bouncing. What's the matter, Ray? Taking a break? Haha, I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I'm apparently starting to lose my strength. What? Let me ask you one favor first, if you don't mind. There's a small creature who needs your powers. Ah, you're talking about the little lady, aren't you? She holds a clue to that which you seek. I encourage you to lend her your strength. How do you know all this? You'll find out soon enough. I know you can do it. Hurry along now. There's no time to waste. Okay, I'm going. Over here? Over there? Over where? Lady needs my powers. I don't know which lady and where. I legitimately don't know. I legitimately don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I'm going to explore up here a little bit, but I doubt it's going to get me anywhere. Actually, you literally can't go up there. There's nothing I can do now in this junk area. So I gotta wait for everything to go back down. So I'm in a pickle. I have no idea where I'm going at all. You know what? Let's try the Super's office. I don't think it's going to lead to anything, but he is kind of weird. You never know. You never know what you might find here. Looks like the old pitcher guy decided to go somewhere else. There's something very off about this place. Old dusty junk side by side with well-maintained equipment. Anyway, it doesn't look like things are going to change here much for a while. Like, the only thing I can do is go everywhere. I have no... Oops. No, you can't go anywhere, actually. Even if I was to put this way, I actually can't... Nope. You know you're stuck when you can't go anywhere, so not the Super's office. The only other place I could think of is the chicken kitchen. I doubt she would be at the prison for any reason. Not that I have any proof. I doubt she's here. I guess this restaurant never sleeps. There's nothing happening here either. But no matter when I come here, there are never any customers. I guess I better be on my way too. And let's see. If I can't get anywhere, it means... Yep, stuck here. So, nothing I can do. Man. I doubt it's the guard room or... Well, I could try the basement. I could try. Doesn't mean it's going to be here, though. Probably not here. It would be very weird. I sense somebody's presence in this dimly lit place. Tonight is probably our last chance. If he doesn't come here tonight. I think the silence is starting to get to me. He's talking. This old man is apparently waiting for somebody. The only thing waiting for me is the end of my existence. Well, that's the closest thing I've had for the moment. But it doesn't help because I literally can't get anywhere else over here. So we know this is not... Eventually, I will come here. Eventually. Most likely, he's waiting for Sissel in some shape or form. What was Sissel even doing? Man, I really don't know where to go. I'm stumped. I just gotta try everywhere at this point. There's nothing here. I guess the chief went out. He didn't even put his shoes on. Did something happen? I don't know. Can I go anywhere even? Let's find out. Let us find out. No, there's definitely nothing else I can do. I mean, even if I did the projector, it's just going to show me what I already know, right? It's nothing new. It's the same thing, right? Unless they got something else on camera that I'm not sure of. Yeah, it's the same thing. Back. It's the same thing. Nothing's changed. Okay. Well. I've literally got to go everywhere now to even figure out what I'm doing. The prison? It's not there, I doubt. I doubt it's... Okay, let's just go to Kamila's house. I literally don't know where I'm going. So let's work in the opposite direction instead. I don't think anything's going on here, though. Empty. The scene of a tragedy is once again sealed in silence. The tragedy 5 years ago and the tragedy tonight. Wonder where the little lady is now. I thought I could put a smile back on her face before the day dawns. But I won't find the answers here. I better follow my own leads. I have no leads. That's the problem. I'm literally... Moonlit Courtyard? I'm going to try everywhere backwards now from the most recent to the oldest then. That's the only thing I can do. There's literally nothing here. Nothing here. Same as before. I guess I don't need to come back here anymore. Unless I ever feel the urge to see the moon again. Okay, thanks for telling me. I never need to come back here. Kitchen, fine. I don't know at this point. I have no leads. Kamila was taken by the criminals, Amelie is supposed to be studying somewhere. She never made it. Why? I have literally no idea. It's not like the restaurant is closed. Where's the chef? It's just not the same without his singing. I guess I can come back there if I want to hear him sing again. Literally don't know. I've been almost everywhere. Guard room. Come on, guards. This is one of the only places I haven't checked yet. I've been almost everywhere else. You guys got any info? The chief is on his way over here. What's he want to come for now? Well, because the death row inmate escaped, of course. Oh, I hate to be in your shoes right now, Bailey. You're in charge after all. Do it. Oh, there we go. Over dramatic. Me? Oh, why did I ever have to become a prison guard? I never would have taken a job like this if I knew the prisoner might escape. Wow, unbelievable. Yes, I know, right? It is unbelievable. Well, what do we got going on here? Literally nothing. I can't even reach the TV. There's literally nothing to do here. There's actually nothing to do. I can go an internal line, even though I know it's not going to help. Mortuary? What if Amelie is... Nah, she's not dead. I thought maybe she would have been dead somehow. No, not here. Upper row of cells. I'm trying everything I could think of. Maybe I didn't trigger something yet. Looks like things are back to normal here. Spiky is making that horrible noise same as ever. Our condemned convict, Detective Jowd, is out. And he's still digging. As is the curry lover, who is dreaming dreams of curry, same as ever. My time will soon be locked away from me as well. Can't waste what I have left. I better get going. Where? Where do you want me to go, man, Cecil? Guard room, and then we go to the external line. Literally don't know where to go. External line. I've actually been just about everywhere now. Lynn's apartment is one of the only places I've never been to in a while. This line doesn't seem to be working. I guess I can't go there right now. You can never go there anymore. I literally don't know where to go. I've been just about everywhere. Something is weird. Probably the same dialogue. Yeah, it's the same thing. When I can do that, it means it's the same. I have no leads. I have 0 leads on where to go. Both directions. I kind of understand what... I know the wife is the key, but I need to figure out how. It has to be from the Lady Red's apartment, and it can only be, but we mean it works both ways. Am I supposed to, like, pretend I'm somebody somehow? I can't even get to anything here. Like, I can't actually go anywhere. Even dialing the phone doesn't help. Works both ways. I mean, I can only dial the phone, but I'm not allowed to, like... See, I'm already here. Well, I guess I'm gonna try and figure things out. How much else I can do. And even this pendulum here will never swing far enough for me to reach it. So, I'm stumped again. Literally stumped. Don't know where I'm doing. Oh my god, what I missed here was dumb. A speech bubble! What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody. Don't forget, back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you. A special seat just for you, baby. I wasted so much time. I can't believe I just needed to click. I thought I had to go somewhere, not hit the speech bubble. I guess we better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Kamila in more ways than one, and that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Whoa, I'm kind of pissed at myself for not realizing the speech bubble. Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? The order still stands. To bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please, don't bow down to me. And especially not that low. In that case, can I have one of your boys? The boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? We should be so kind. Or you should be so kind. Yes, sir. I can't believe I missed a speech bubble. I guess I just wasn't looking. I thought I had to go somewhere. That should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in the last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate? Now I gotta go to the place. I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now. I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it will be meaningless if Jowd or Kamila dies. I've got to do something about the kidnapping somehow. I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here. Now I gotta talk to him again. Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance the starter is the one who was kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if it's blah blah blah. I've already read this. 2 lightways, blah blah. Yes, I've already read this one. Apparently I spoke to him too early, that's the thing. Now I'm supposed to go to the phone and head here. No, not the flag. How did you jump to the flag? For Christ's sake. Now I'm supposed to go to Lady Red's apartment. There should be like one small thing that grants me access. Though I gotta go soon, so I'll have to continue recording later. Oh, she's back suddenly? Just like I thought. What a speech bubble. Because I missed it. This little girl is safe in her bed. Now there's a lighter. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far today has related back to me in some way. I bet this mistake-ridden abduction does too. Well, it's the end of the chapter. It's not the end of the part, but it is the end of the current session. Well, anyways, I'm going to stop this right now, actually. So, I'm going to meet you at the next time, because I got to do something quickly. I'll read this when I get back. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. And thus I can finally do something here. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. Cough, cough, cough. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed coughing. And I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. I gotta figure out how much time I got to record for. Because I lost so much time looking for a speech bubble that I didn't know was existing that would carry me on. Oh, my darling angel. Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess I didn't even notice you were gone. Indeed she didn't. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. Oh, dear me, Papa. He said he wanted a new lighter. But that's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here is to the feverish passion of my darling angel. I'll just adjust my pop filter. There we go. That shouldn't make too much noise, hopefully. Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him have a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Amelie. I hate you! It looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now if I could just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Okay, let's see now. Well, I need to... Let's light the lighter. Oh boy. Oh, there it goes. Telephone. Damn, that was easy. The phone. Oh, there you go. Oh? How naughty of you to try and use the phone behind my back. What's that phone even connected to when you think about it? Amelie, I told you you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Amelie. Your father's about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. What? Oh, no. Oh, what do you mean, weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? Hope you didn't break the phone. Uh-oh. Well, now it's going to go even higher. He's about to make a big mistake. I hate you! And you want him to reconsider it? What do you mean? The execution? You should know about that. You're even closer. There! I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous, like calling your father. I hate you! I can hear you, you know. I don't think she's trying to hide it. Whew, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Amelie can call. Well, we're closer now. Lamp, turn the knob. Boop! I better not put out the lamp right now. I'll only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. I want to give Amelie a chance to use the telephone. I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Well, let's go up to the clock here. Let's turn this latch. Wah! And then swing the pendulum harder. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's not working, is it? And then what? There's a valve here. I still can't figure out what to do with it. Too weak. Hoist. Latch. Still can't figure out what these are for. There's a way to lower. Oh, I can't get that far anymore. There should be a way to lower this hoist, I would think. Okay, we get this mouse to, like, come down. Open the waste basket. Waste basket? Doesn't do anything. The lighter? Doesn't do nothing. Ha! Make chime. She might see it. Oh? Well, well. Have a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams! Okay, then. Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? He's all the way up here now. Is he dead? Can I use it to conduct electricity? To fix the wiring? She's more powerful than I thought. Looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side too. The angle of those candles. Get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Indeed we did. I mean, it's not really going to help. I don't even know how to get to the phone. She can't reach it. Dead rat. Is it dead? Oh! Oh, now it's dead. I fried it. Oh, heavens. A blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Uh-huh. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. That's supposed to be a hint. Am I supposed to knock you out with the chandelier? Into your wine glass and you're gonna drink that? Are you crazy, man? I can't turn that. I'm not powerful enough. I still have to get the phone down somehow. Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for this clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. I know that word. What do you have to say now? I don't exactly know how the situation came about. I think I owe that rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. Now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. Oh, really? It gets a shock and it just goes unconscious, huh? The latch doesn't really help. Turn. Boom. I need to get her there, I think. What a naughty chandelier. I don't know while she's pulling it up. And as she's walking back, unless that's... Oh! Too soon. Such insolence! Alright, well, she's a bit more reflexive than I thought. Damn! I might have to distract her first. Alright, let's see what Sissel has to say. That's twice she managed to dodge that like that. Who knew she was a dodging champion? I'm starting to get annoyed. Let me try that again. I'll get her this time. No. Like, I think I have to get it right when she's in the middle, because if she's off to one side, she'll dodge it. That's a very, very specific... Eek! Oh, there we go. You're trapped now. Maybe you shouldn't have big breasts. Amelie! Amelie, help me! Mama! Nope, she can't. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Here is to the weakness of my darling angel. At least not drinking it. That chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. Well, now's the time to somehow get the phone to Amelie. Yet I don't know how. I don't know, put the light out? Call novelist said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she is already. Better not put out this lamp right now. I mean, this won't help me get to the phone. I have to get to the phone now, don't I? There's nothing I can do to get up there. Not that I can think of. Valve, turn, hoist. Swing harder. Oh, swing harder. That's how I do it. That's harder? It's not even reachable. What the hell? You call that swinging harder? That literally can't reach the phone. Hell, even if I wanted to. Hold on a second here. I need to get the phone to her, so I need to somehow get this rope burned, but that doesn't make any sense. There's nothing here I can flip upwards. Uh-huh. How do I get the phone to her, even? This thing's down there. It won't help me at all. The lighter. Even though I think I needed to use it to burn the rope up on top. But what I need to do is get the candelabra, like, lit up. Not that I know how. Can't even reach the chandelier, which is kind of the funny part. That doesn't help, obviously. Doesn't do nothing. What? How do I do this? Swing harder. I'm as far as I can get. I can't. The slider's not helping. I need to get it up there, I'm pretty sure. Somehow. How does this work? What if I lift her up? Help! 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 Oh, what? What is going on here? Amelie, look. Do you see this? Help me, please. Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess I'll just have to stay up there spinning too. Ooh, well, now that she's up here, burn brighter. That's what she's supposed to do. Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. The only trouble is she can't reach it. I guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. Yep. I know. Oh, that's right. The angle of those candles. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? Yeah, well, let's burn these hotter. Woo! And not that I know how to... Unless I'm supposed to now go and swing you harder. To light it on fire. Wow! Wow! Oh. Now I swing it harder. Whoa. There we go. Now it burns. I didn't even need you, Sissel. Don't fall on her head, though. Oh, nice. Oh. Don't fall off the bed. Mama! What in the world is going on here? The rat's tail is on fire. She's technically on fire. Tired? Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa. Okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. How did you even get a lighter? Ah! Don't you dare, Amelie! Yeah, I won't have it. Well, at least now I can get to the phone and listen in. Hello, Papa?
Amelie! Is that you?
Of course it is, silly. What do you think?
But I heard they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing.
Oh, silly Papa. Oh, silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa.
Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama.
Whoa! Oh, you're a mean old mama. I mean your mother. What is she up to right now?
Well, she's certainly up all right. My stern mother is kind of tied up at the moment.
Get me down!
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
No, Amelie. I'm the one who was wrong.
Huh?
Could you tell your mother I'm sorry?
What do you have to be sorry about?
I was just about to make a terrible mistake, but it's all right now.
Oh, okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can tell you right now. I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see.
Okay.
But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize.
I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you.
I love you too, Amelie. Good night, sweetheart.
Well, we solved that issue. Well, we still have a few more, I'm sure. Mama? I'm sorry.
My goodness. Why this sudden change?
I don't know, because she has the father in her life to talk to? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand.
Oh, Amelie.
I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all.
And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try to actually reading them.
What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that.
Okay.
So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable toward your old mama, do you think you could let me down now?
You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now.
I mean, she is. Oof. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. Looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here is to Papa and Mama's darling angel.
I have no idea. What did we learn here? I have no idea.
All of a sudden, everybody is getting along again. It's such an abrupt change. I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about?
I don't know. I don't think this is a family. Well, I mean, they are. In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Kamila is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody's waiting for the prison van. At least there wasn't actually a countdown. Is this the end of another chapter? I think we're going to be blowing through chapters here. Nope, no. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Kamila is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. I'm just going to record a lot and end it whenever I end it. That way I'll get a head start on the next recording. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter to save, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. Now I'll assume that the van already left and now he's regretting his decision. Nope, Kamala's still there. Or is he going to apologize to Jowd?
I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine.
What do you guys say?
No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing.
What did he do?
But one question. I can't help but notice. Your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us?
Oh. Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister?
Oh! Oh, please let me think in peace until this prison van arrives.
Should you be reversing your decision, bruh? Let me talk to you. What the hell? Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit that I do exist?
That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you?
Yeah, no, he can't. If you could manipulate people, game would have been a lot easier, you know what I mean? No, I don't think that kind of power. I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you.
We've actually known you. We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts.
Known? Known about what?
We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator.
What's this?
That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd.
Sorry my reading's not that good. It's, I don't know, I had ice cream. That's why I went out for in between parts. Get fat, getting fat.
Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know?
They got two similar voices. I don't have that big of a vocal range. I can only do my best. I wish I could actually have better voice acting.
Yes, I suppose I should. He has more of like a stately one, while the other guy's more of a...
Forget it, I'll do it as I go along.
You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made.
Alright, manipulator.
There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation.
Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd.
Right.
They don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison.
There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common.
They do?
Do they? Tell us more.
Yow!
The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. curry guy. He's so weird. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? At least my sister like to use my regular voice. That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Jowd's case. But his is different, right? Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Kamila has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the Inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anyone. It's just not possible to manipulate others' behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? It was the big mistake. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I'm gonna try and read a bit better now. You know, I was in my zone before until I messed up and had to leave. I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanella can hear this too. I mean, it's only Sissel who can't really hear it. Oh, who's not there present. Everyone else is.